show you what I do to figure out what they need. Shine the torch in spark plug hole, and this one actually cracks better. I can't turn the bloody thing. I'm going to put the key on. Put the key back in it and put the flywheel back on so I can turn it over. I can't turn it over with the crankshaft because they got that much resistance, the high tension rings. There we go. First rail light. Can you see the little step down where it cracks? I grind that out all the way across. I make it flush with the top of the exhaust port, this bit here, up there. I take that little, there's a little raised bit there right in the corner in the center of the port that you can see where it cracks on the other side. I take that out and that's pretty much it. Intake. I'm going to leave this one alone because it's nice. I might go a little bit wider and that's it. And that's it. Unless I take this, when I take the cylinder off, I see how far down it is. That's pretty much what I do with these. I don't even really need to time them. I've got 10 degrees to play with on the exhaust, really, but not really. You can't go very high, because you can see if you go any higher than the thickness of this, you're going to go straight through the side of the cylinder. Oh, it just magnetised itself to the back, scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, sorry guys. So we'll take the cylinder off. It's got a bit of aviation goo on the joint here, on the joint of this bottom end, the cases. That's all that's on there, and I can almost guarantee you when I split it, it's going to split the base gasket in half. So this one's 4mm. These Australian ones, they're much better to work on. The OG has 3mm. You need a 3mm T-handle or Allen key to get them off. I had to use this bit in the screwdriver extension with the Duvalaki on it. Put it in there, smack it with a hammer, and use the ratchet to undo it. That's how I had to get the cylinder off that one. The one from the live stream that I finished in the last videos. I know. That's the one I'm referring to. It has the cylinder off that. The other one of these Aussie versions, that's all it's got on it, just the cylinder. I reported it by eye, didn't time it, did it by eye, ran it today, it's off its head. It's not It's not like a race saw, but it's way stronger than it was stock so far, and it's not even running yet. I didn't even put a whole tank through it today. But when the season opens, I'll take it out and we'll put a tank through it. It actually got a tad richer today, so the rings are slowly bedding in, but probably do give it maybe 2 tanks. 2 tanks of fuel, and then I'll slightly tune it again. Well, this one was easier, and I ripped the gasket straight up. Told you it would rip, because they put aviation here. They must have run this one a little bit longer than the last one, or something was wrong and they fixed it and then did that again. Yeah, it's got big lower transfers. Blow by on the rings straight out of the factory. It's probably set rich. Open transfer, here you go. Muffler, open transfer like a 365 Husky. I can't refer any Macs because I don't know of any Macs that have that open transfers. They're all, even the Mini Macs are closed port. Did I clean that other bottom end? Because I've got to grind it. Where did I put it? Yes, I did clean the gasket off that one. Got 2 top ends coming. Replacements, so that one will await. These have got, oh, this one's it's got bearing caps on the gudgeon pin, both sides to stop the slop. And I've got to grind out the bottom end to suit. Where did I put the bloody blade? Right there, looking straight at me. Bring his back when I'm done. Clean as a whistle. Now I should take the piston off. Actually, I've got to take it off because I've got to grind that too. These clips are awesome. They're not easily bendable. So that's a plus. I need the 3mm handle to push this pin out. Now I'll get the pliers and grab the pin. So I don't get filings in the grindings in the bearing and the 2 caps. They will sit there in the clutch. Pin out. I'll leave the clip in the other side. Take the rings off so I can clean okay, top, yeah. Bottom ring landings, the locating pins on the exhaust side. They need to move it. Well, they don't really need to move it. They don't need to have two rings. One ring's fine. One ring's plenty. One ring off, top ring's off. See, there's the arrow for the exhaust side. There's the pin right there, right next to the arrow. It rides right in between the transfers and the exhaust port. It's no good. I don't know where that box is, Darcy. If you watch this, I don't know where that. I think it's somewhere right down the bottom, and there's crap all in front of it for the Ozito box. Ozito box, Zenoa 2500 clone box. Are they windowed pistons, are they, Darcy? The Zenoas, I can't even remember. I think they're the same though. Got a feeling they're the same sort of looking pistons and everything. Give it a wipe. Factory ran it for a bit by the looks of that, and it's got little scuff marks there, right where that ring. Now I've got to clean that bloody crap off. It's sucked it into the impulse. Cylinder looks good. Nice crosshatch marks, everything. I think on this one the transfers, the back one's open a touch earlier. I reckon that cylinder I used yesterday was probably the best you'll ever get. I've got my kettle's on over there. It's waiting for me to make a friggin' coffee. I don't know if I will. Although I could start grinding now and should be nearly done. For that. Nice. Not nice about this bloody Permaseal going into the intake, impulse. There's a bit of gasket there holding up too on it there. Got it. There's a bit on this side too. Whatever glue that is, gone. Alright. Tell you what I do need to do is properly mark out where the transfers are on the piston so I can cut them. Oh. Well, that changes everything. No, it doesn't. Actually, it doesn't. How will I mark them? I've got texters here, but I don't think they work. Oh, far out. About there. Can just see that. That much there. And that much there. See the difference? One transfers behind the other. And I've got to come down. I think I'll come down half the distance on this piston than I did with the other one, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. And here, excuse me. Oh, wow. I've just got to take the dick out of that. That side, that's good. That's the only grind I need to do on that side, and this side, not much. Sweet. But these cylinders are different. That's the way it mounts. I didn't touch the crankcase on the OE 2511, that short's way back. If it makes crankcase pressure, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, that's pretty good, that one there, yeah. That one's good, just got to get rid of that little dick. And match the other side, but the other side's... It's a little bit up the top and a lot down the bottom. I think this is the way it goes, yeah. So if I match that, we'll be sweet. I'll mark the inside of the crank. Jesus, this cap. So we're going to come to there. And there we're just a little bit there. A little bit there and a fair bit over there. I'll get grinding and I'll show you back in the jiff. Piston's done. Pretty much. Just got to go along now and clean it up. I just went to the ridge. The other one is a little bit further down. So we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, keep going.